on the atonement, but if I did, I'm afraid to many of you I would be like trying to teach somebody differential calculus if they'd never had geometry, if they'd never had trigonometry, and they'd never had algebra, although they may know arithmetic very well. Now, I would like to spend some time on the moral law, because the moral law is the basis, the foundation for the necessity of the atonement. And by the way, great conviction of sin comes from preaching the moral law, but preaching it in the right way. You can never have conviction of sin without the preaching of the law, but you must preach the law rightly. Now let me say it again. The secret to conviction of sin is preaching the law. Now, my dear friends, no man will ever see the winsomeness of Calvary until they've heard the thunders of Sinai. You get that? You ought to write that one down. No man will ever see or hear the winsomeness of Calvary until they've heard the thunders of Sinai. Now, when I say thunders, I don't mean that with a bad connotation. And you're going to see as I get into this. Now, here is the basis, the foundation for the moral law of God. And before I get into it, I want to say this, and I want you to write this down. The secret to the conviction of sin is in preaching the rightness, the fitness, the practicality, the universality, the wonderfulness of the law of God. Did you get that? But have you ever heard it preached like that? Never. Never. Most of you. Now, I'm going to attempt to do that this morning. I think you'll begin to see. And herein lies the answer to conviction of sin.